So what is Turnitin? Turnitin is a text matching software that checks a student's submission against sources in its database. Its database includes web pages, library catalogues for institutions such as universities, academic journals, and other publications. It also looks at student papers submitted at ACU as well as other institutions around the world. In order to access a student's submission, click on the assignment link, or you can click on the percentage icon. This opens up the student's work in a new tab. In this video, we're going to be looking at two key things. What does a Turnitin assignment include, and what does it exclude? So I'm just going to look at the first one. So for instance, there's two areas that Turnitin excludes. One of them is the quotation marks. So if anything uses double quotation marks at the beginning and the end of a sentence, it will be excluded from the text match. However, you can see in this first paragraph under human dignity that the student has put the quotation in apostrophes. They've used apostrophes at the beginning and the end of the sentence, and it's picked it up as a text match. So this is every person has inherent value. This has also occurred in the last sentence of this paragraph. No man is an island, and that's because the student has put the apostrophe at the beginning of the sentence and they've used a double quotation at the end. So it's quite a common error that students might make when they're trying to quote something. The other area that Turnitin excludes is the references. When the student adds the word reference, references, bibliography, as a single word and then follows that with their reference list, this will be excluded from the text match. However, sometimes students may misspell the word. Sometimes what they may do is they may add some additional words to it, such as references API. And if they do that, it means that it will pick it up as a text match. So this is an example of a student who has misspelled the word references and it's picked it up in the text match. When you're first looking through a student's submission, it's a good idea just to scroll through their submission to check to see areas where it's picked up text matches. Another area that it may pick up text matches with is common phrases. So if you have an assignment that's written on the same topic by thousands of students, there may be some common phrases that they're going to use in their assignment, such as the common good, the dignity of the human person. They're not necessarily plagiarism. It could be that the student has no other way of saying it, or there's so many students that have written on this subject using those common phrases that it's going to appear across all their work. So they're just some key things that you need to keep in mind when you're looking at a student's assignment.